who is stingy, because faith is also in Allah's hands. Allah is the one who turns the hearts. That's why in Islam we say, don't look down on the unbelievers so much. Everyone comes from unbelief one way or another. He may change. Allah is a turner of hearts. He may change it just like that. And the believer must be generous. The believer will give what Allah gives to him. He gives, he doesn't keep. From the Holy Prophet ﷺ, every maqam that was given to him, and he's saying, what about my ummah? What about my ummah? One of the reasons why marriage, it is farz in Islam, for us to understand this nature that Allah has given us to be generous, to give, to take care of something, to have love, to be protective over something that is not you. A part of you, but it's not you. It is easy for the woman to have that feeling. But for the man, it is not so easy unless he marries and he has children and he starts taking care of those ones who are not his blood lineage, but he's taking care of those ones who are in need. That is the characteristic of all prophets. It's the characteristics of the awliya Allah. They take care. They never say, this is mine and this is yours. In fact, whatever that they have, they give. From the Holy Prophet ﷺ to every prophet, to every awliya, they take, they don't keep. They take and they give. The more they give, the more Allah will give to them. So you're asking, what is the proof of a believer, of a murid, that he is happy with Allah? The proof is, he is going to give that happiness and spread that happiness to others. What Allah has given to him, he must share. He wants others to taste it. You know how it is, even if you eat something, the most delicious thing, the pleasure increases when you start sharing it. You say, come, you must taste this. You're not tasting when that person is tasting. It's not like that person is eating and you feel the taste in your mouth. You don't. This is just a belief. This is just, you are sharing a feeling. You're sharing a characteristic. But when someone else is tasting and liking what you're liking, your pleasure is increasing. So you're happy with Allah. Allah is happy with you. That time you want to give that happiness to everyone. You want everyone to taste from that happiness. You're not going to make people to feel miserable. You're not talking about murids. You're not going to make people to feel miserable. You're not going to make people to feel other than what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has blessed you with. And you want to give it. You are always in shukr. You cannot be in shukr if you don't remember. You cannot be in shukr if you don't remember. If you are not always remembering and understanding where I was before and where I am now. I was in need and Allah is giving me. I was an orphan and He took care of me. I was unprotected and Allah is protected. If you're not remembering this, whatever that Allah gives you, you not only start to think that it is your right, in today's language they say you're entitled to it, you start to demand more. And you start to think if it is not given to you, you start to become very angry with the one who gives to everything. You start saying, this is unfair. Why this one is getting, I'm not getting. But once you start to understand the wisdom of giving to others, you understand other wisdoms too. Why Allah gives and why Allah is not giving. Why Allah is blessing and why Allah is putting a punishment. Because it is not separated from each other. And that's the time you are going to go according to Allah's will. You're not going to fight it. You're going to understand the hikmat. You're not going to be afraid to say, this is punishment from Allah. You're going to be afraid of Allah. And you're not going to interfere. You understand? So, look to see, how are you making people to be happy? How are you making people to be more pleased with their Lord, more pleased and more thankful of what Allah has given to them? You're going to look after them. You're going to look, this one is in need of something. He's going to become more happy with this. I'm going to run to provide. I'm not talking about money. It's so easy these days, people giving money. Maybe that one is looking for one word from you. Maybe that one is looking for one look from you. We must look. It's raining outside. Huh? It's either raining or the cat scratching. I think it's raining. Anyway, it's a sign that it's accepted, inshallah, if Allah likes. Then when you're happy and you're grateful, things that are not going according to your way, you're going to try to find the reason why. The product of happiness, the effect of happiness is you're going to have more tafakkur. You're going to understand more. And once you start understanding, then that time you will be able to move yourself in the destiny that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has put you in. You're going to know that you have to walk this way. This is the things that you have to do. You're no longer just floating, not knowing what you're supposed to do. Because every believer must know what they're supposed to do. May Allah forgive us, inshallah. And may Allah make us to be grateful ones. Surround yourself with grateful ones. Be with grateful ones. If you don't know how to be grateful. The whole key is sohbat. If you're not making sohbat, then you don't know how to become. May Allah accept our sohbat, inshallah. We only want to be with the sohbat of our Shaykh. And in this holy night, we are going to him and asking him, inshallah Rahman, to give us a good barat for tonight and for the coming year. And for us to be able to be of more service for Islam, for haqq, for this way. For all our bad characteristics, inshallah, to slowly go away. For more good people to be with us. For all the hypocrites to leave. This is always our dua. Like this and like that. Allah is accepting our dua, alhamdulillah. And we're asking, don't make us to become hypocrites. If you are alone, but Allah is giving us command to be in Jamaat. If you're alone, your ego will trick you. The whole world will know the wrong things that you are doing, but you, because you're alone, through your own illusion and delusion and imagination, you think you're the only one who is right. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, be with the majority. And alhamdulillah, we want to be with the majority. We're not looking for everyone to like us. As our Shaykh had said so many times, the sign of a good leader is when those who love him is more than those who don't love him. The sign that you're a tyrant is when there are so many people who hate you and only small percentage who loves you. The sign that you're a hypocrite is when everybody loves you. So we want to be in the middle way. We are just looking to our Shaykh, inshallah. And we are not alone. This is the thing. I'm not alone. I'm not sitting here talking to myself, giving sohbat to myself, giving sohbat through posts. No. This is sohbat that I'm giving, and everyone who is here, majority of you, 99% of you, you have met and you have sat and you have known Shaykh Effendi. And you know what is right and you know what is wrong. It's not only me. So we are here looking at each other. The believer is a mirror for another believer. And we're here looking at each other. If you have no mirror, you're only looking at yourself, you may think that you're the best looking person in the world. Or if the ego is fooling you, you're going to say, I'm the ugliest person, I should kill myself. So, ya Allah, keep us together in Jamaat, inshallah. Be strong in these coming days. It's not for nothing, Shaban had said so many years. Time will come when the Shaykh is going to say black is white and white is black. And if you're not holding on tightly, you're going to be swept to the other side. Not only swept to the other side, but your purpose is going to be to destroy the way the Shaban had said. May Allah protect us from that. Wa min Allahu tawfiq. Al-Fatiha. Assalamu alaikum.